Why is the Sabbath celebrated on Sunday? Isn't the commandment that the Sabbath is the seventh day? It's important to note that the Sabbath was not simply moved. We didn't just say, the Jews had it on Saturday, we decide Sunday. Christians altered the observance of Sabbath as well as the day. The way that Christians view the Sabbath is different from the way that Jews observe the Sabbath. In the early Christian church, the Lord's Day celebration is accounted by St. Justin Martyr, who lived between around the year 100 AD to like 165 AD, with Christ having died around the year 34-ish AD. So 70 years later, 70 to 100 years later. His description of the Lord's Day celebration says that it is different from the Jewish participation. They read from Scripture, particularly the Gospels. Then there was a sermon, the apostle telling the people how to live Christian lives. Communal prayer, the universal prayer, prayers of the faithful today. And then communion. So it's very different from Jewish Sabbath observance. And so why did the Christians, when they changed the observance from hearing from the Torah and the preaching of the rabbi in the synagogue, why did they change not only the practice of now listening to the apostles instead of the rabbis, hearing the Gospels instead of the Torah, praying together instead of being directed in prayer? They changed all of that and they moved it to Sunday. Why? Because that's the day of the resurrection. That's when the whole world was recreated, was on Easter Sunday. And so our observance changed. We observe that Christ recreated the world on the 8th day, which is Sunday.